Hi everyone, welcome to a new vlog from this beautiful place that we've come to for lunch. So we've checked out of our hotel, first hotel in Kathmandu, and before we check into the next one, we're grabbing some lunch.
I found this interesting.
Yeah, it looks like a garden right in the middle of bustling Kathmandu. Hello, namaste. Where? Okay. It's so aesthetically pleasing. Thank you. So yeah, we place our orders and I'll show you what we order. So yeah, it's a beautiful place. Appetizer has come, but before that let me show you how they've given the cutlery. It looks really nice. So I'm unveiling the cutlery. Oh wow, that's
wonderful.
Nice. Very nice. And now this, we've ordered an appetizer, which is the yak cheese pakora. So let me just do a taste test. This is ketchup. But I need to show the pull.
Alright, let me also try one here.
Let me show the pull. There will be a pull.
Oh, wonderful.
Amazing.
Okay, so let me give it a try. Put in some sauce here. And oh wow.
You can actually tell it's not cow cheese. It's
Regular cheese.
the regular cheese, yeah.
Oh wow. That's really good. Great. So this is wonderful. And
Tibetan meat pie.
Thank you.
thank you. So our next dish is also here. This is the
Tibetan meat pie. It's called shabale.
shabale. Yes, a Tibetan meat pie. The shabale is also here as well.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Okay, so the shabale is also here, which we've ordered. It's a
this-
chicken one, so they have option of where chicken, buff and pork. So we've ordered the chicken one. I'll do a taste test in a bit. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the fruit punch, is it? Oh, this is coconut case. Okay.
Oh, that looks different.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. So our drinks are also here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No worries. Thank you.
we have to try the shabale as well as the drinks.
I've ordered a coconut kiss, which is a coconut-based mocktail, and Shabir has ordered a fruit punch
So it's a mango and orange based.
mocktail. So, okay, let me just try my drink first. Wow, it's very refreshing. It's a toned down version of pina colada, but it's got a very fruity punch to it as well.
Yeah, and this is fruity for sure. I can say by the looks of it, but yes, real fruits, not juices. So that's something which is
Yeah,
nice.
that's something because it makes a big difference.
All right, now the shabale.
Yeah. Okay. So this is actually the whole size. They've cut it. You can
And
see
there
it.
are two of them. Wow.
Yeah.
We expected only one.
Yeah. So I'll just take one of the pieces and try it out. Okay. I think I'll have some. These are sauces that they've given before, serving anything. So it's common for everyone. So this is, I think, the peanut sauce, and these two are chili based.
All right, let's give it a try and see. That's not peanut.
That's not?
That's something different.
Okay. Looks like the peanut one.
Okay, so this is the next one is definitely chili,
Chili, yeah.
but hot chili. This one is hot. This one is chili based in
Okay.
oil. So this is based tuna, but this is hot. This is the most wildest. This is then you can try this. This is the hottest one.
Okay, so I'm trying my shabale. Okay. Thank you. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So we have
So all our dishes are here basically
this
with
is sabrel.
sabrel, and it's
With-
served with ting momo. So they can either give you ting momo or you can choose rice, but we obviously went with the exotic one. So this is ting momo.
All right, great. So this food is also here. Why don't
Yeah. So for the shabale, we have had different versions. It's also called shafale in different hilly regions.
shafale.
Shafale. So yeah, it's all different versions, but it's the same. The chicken, I really like the chicken because it's not very oily. Since it's fried, this dish tends to be on the oily side, but this isn't oily. You can see it also. There's no single, oil that you see here.
Not on the inside,
Not on the inside
or on
or
the
outside.
outside of the wrapping.
So it's quite light that way. It's nice. It's not heavy.
Okay, so let me give it a try. This is the one. I will take some hot sauce on it. So this is the one, the hottest one. A little bit. And I'll also give it some of this one which has chili oil. And this one which has a ting of sourness to it. Just to cut the chili. Alright, wonderful. So this is what my shabale looks like. So yeah. The wrapping is quite crunchy,
Quite nice.
quite nice.
Okay.
The chicken is good, but still no comparisons. But the chicken fried momo from the Little Buddha, still the best fried
Stop.
fried Tibetan stuff that we have had.
We'll try the main course. So this is shabrel. So again, they serve it in 3 different meats: chicken, buff, and pork. So we've taken the buff one, and this is the ting momo. Okay, it looks like,
this is a Tibetan curry with
Yeah.
meatballs. So it's a
Yeah.
meatball curry.
and this is like Tibetan bread.
Nice. So like, I just want to try the gravy ones before we
Yeah.
get into it. So okay, nice. Good. It's quite interesting. It has it is a very soupy. It has corn flour, which is very starchy, but it has very light flavors, light but intense flavors. It's not spicy, but it's very flavorful. The gravy is good.
So let me just try the meatball with the gravy. Okay. Let me try to break into it to show. Oh, it's quite okay. It's nice. That's how the meatball should be. So this is how the inside looks like. Okay. Okay. To put it in simple terms, it's the Tibetan version of chili chicken or chili beef version. That's what I feel. It's very layman terms.
All right, so here is what I've cut into. When I've cut into one of these meatballs, there's some filling of it as well. I guess that's chili. Let me just try it out. The meatballs are nice as well.
Yeah, it's nice. It's not hard. It's cooked very nicely. It's soft. Considering it's buff meat, it's soft.
So you can just cut into it like, sorry. You can just cut into it like this.
Yeah.
It's tender. It's not hard.
Yeah, it's a little hard to cut in because the outer
soft, yeah.
coat is, a little crispy.
It's a little like a rubber.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not chewy, but it's a little elastic.
So let me try the Tibetan bread. Okay. It looked like dough, and I thought it'll be like that, but it's actually bread. You can see the texture here. It's a bread's texture. Yeah, so it's nice. It doesn't taste any different than a normal bun, but I like the texture and everything. It's really nice. It's very soft.
Let me tear into one and show you a close-up. So it just tears with 3 fingers. So that's how soft it is. It's hot. It's steaming. You can see the steam coming off. And let me just have it with a little bit of this gravy and the buff meatball. So here's the bite while Farah is eating her pakora behind. Alright, let's just give this a try. Goes quite well. Even the little spice this has, it is because that. So which is why these chilies. So someone like me who would like to have a little spicy, I'll be adding most probably that, the chili oil, and having it with that. So what we'll do is we'll finish these. We have seen an interesting dessert here.
Yeah, so we'll see if we can, if we have the, appetite for that, because this is a lot of food.
We have ordered dessert, and this is called chura
Chura
momo.
momo.
So, so this looks like regular momo here. So this is dessert. Okay. So let Farah open into it and do a taste test.
Let me just take one on my plate. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Time to unveil it. Oh, interesting to see the filling because it wasn't very explicitly written. Okay, it's condensed milk.
Alright, why don't you give your plate here?
It's completely
Or you
butchered.
turn it over.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the inside.
Alright, it's condensed milk. Like a maybe kheer. Why don't you try it?
Yeah. Okay. So taste test. It's very thick. I think it's yeah, it's not condensed milk. It is like kheer.
Yeah, that's what the texture looked like.
It is. It is.
It's this.
Yeah, it's not kheer. Also, it's
So why don't you
something
cut me a
that is
piece from
called
that? Let me try that.
chana in Bengali. It's that texture. So, what is it called?
This,
So this is
it's there. Alright, so this is what it is. Okay. It is curdled milk, sweetened, and then put into it. So it's not condensed. There could be some condensed milk
Yeah.
to make it, but it's actually curdled milk. So now, before it becomes curd,
yeah. It's basically
residue that you get,
yeah.
it's sort of cottage cheese broken and cooked with some sugar and more milk and
Yeah.
condensed milk.
Yeah.
That is what you will get.
It's basically chana, which you call in Bengali. This is exactly that.
Wonderful. So what we'll do is we'll try and free up our hands. We'll have these.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can cut up one
Properly.
cleanly and then using both our hands, and take a photograph which we can put and show you exactly what is in this.
Yeah.
So we'll finish this wonderful lunch in
At this wonderful
place. It's like an oasis in Tamil. If you know Tamil, you would know finding a place like this is not easy. But we will definitely leave the location of this place in the description, so you can find it as well. Come over here. Wonderful food and wonderful dessert. The drinks are great as well. So we'll sign off here.
Yeah.
And where do we see them next? Then what will they see next?
So we'll check into our another hotel. We finally checked into our next hotel and the last one here in Nepal as well. So we've checked into Vivanta. So we're pretty used to this chain. We've been staying in many Taj properties, and this is definitely like home. You get the comfort, and the welcome has already been nice. So you can see it as well. So yeah, we'll be checking into our room and then I'll give you a room tour. We've checked into Vivanta Kathmandu, and for our last night here in Kathmandu, let me just give you a room tour. So there's a beautiful painting over here. Here's basically the baggage space. There's a cupboard, safe also. Okay, there's a full-length mirror here, and then there's a TV, a work study desk. There's a beautiful view of the city and surrounding hills. It's nice. Here's a bed table, lamps, and then we were actually very surprised with what they've done here. Again, we get a beautiful anniversary surprise, but this is actually we were completely in for a shock because we did not expect them to do this for us as we're just checking in for a night. So they didn't really have to do it, but they did. So it shows the Tajness that we are so we find it so beautiful and so hospitable. So here it is, and yeah, there's these artifacts are beautiful as well. It's so aesthetically decorated. Also, there's these chocolates that they give to every guest, and the surprise and the beautiful thing for us is this beautiful cake that they've given for our anniversary. Again, let me just repeat that we're just staying for a night, but they have done so much for us. It means a lot. It's quite heartwarming, especially after a tad bit of bad experience that we had in another property that I've talked about. So this is really refreshing to see, and it is from a brand that we have trusted and we always trust. So even though we were surprised, we were not entirely surprised because we know the brand. So yeah, now we will basically be resting for a while. We'll enjoy the cake, and then they have plans for 31st evening. So we have registered for the tickets. So they have this ticket system, and it's not like every guest gets it. It's not mandatory, so even outsiders can come and reserve tickets. So we're gonna enjoy that. We're all decked up and heading to the New Year's gala dinner and celebration at Vivanta Kathmandu. So obviously I cannot vlog there because there's going to be music and a lot of noise. Firstly, music is, there'll be copyright issues, and with a lot of noise, it's really impossible to vlog like that.
Plus, we don't want to disturb the other guests.
Yeah, we also don't want to disturb the other guests. So yes, we're gonna enjoy, we're gonna capture everything, so you wouldn't miss out on anything. And I'll be back and I'll give you a roundup on what we did and how we celebrated this new year. Good morning from Kathmandu, Nepal. Today is our last day, but before that, let me just give you a summary of what happened last night, 31st Eve celebration. So there were like two programs that were happening. One was you could opt for the DJ night package that is just 1500 Nepali rupees, and then another one was with dinner. So there was a New Year's Eve gala dinner and the DJ space and access to the DJ space. That was around 6,500 NPR. So we took the 6,501, so we got access to dinner and the DJ space. So for dinner we went to their rooftop restaurant, Kari and Coco. So there it's on the 10th floor. It's got a beautiful magnificent view of the city, and it looked fabulous because everything is so lit up. The city was completely lit up, so it looked beautiful from there. So for dinner, there were like a lot of since it's an Asian restaurant, they did not go beyond what they do best. So they kept the buffet dinner as Asian itself. So it was quite interesting to see, because it was not just a simple buffet dinner. They had different so they were serving like starters, like these young people who are probably studying hospitality. So they were coming and serving starters like chili chicken, mushroom, and stuff like that. That was nice, that was unique. So that avoids the rush in counters, in starters counters. And the second thing was everyone was given a ticket if you take this package of dinner and DJ. So that ticket has had like two complimentary drinks included, and one ticket for raffle. So in the complimentary drinks part, there were they had a list of spirits like vodka, beer and stuff that you can have a complimentary. That's like 2 drinks, and then but the cocktails weren't included in the alcoholic package, since we do not drink alcoholic beverages. So we went for non-alcoholic. So for that, thankfully, the mocktails were included. So we ordered 2 mocktails out of the 2 drinks, complimentary drinks that we had, and it was nice. It was obviously, every time you ordered these drinks in a buffet, it wouldn't be 100% because it will be different from if you're ordering it as part of a la carte. That's everywhere. So it was okay, the drinks, not the best, but okay. Then coming to the food was really delicious. Starters had so many things, and there were like live stations also. So the live stations had like sushi, which was really good. We enjoyed it, sushi and sashimis. And then there was this grilled counter, which they called it as teppanyaki, but it's not exactly teppanyaki. It was more of a grilled grilled meat counter. That was nice. And then there was a live counter for noodles and ramen and stuff. So it was nice. The main course was a little scattered, like
they kept main course from every country.
Yeah.
This is where there was no cohesion between the dishes.
Yeah.
So individually they tasted good, but overall they didn't.
Yeah. So the thing is, in the main course, like what Shabir was saying, is there was a dish from every country. So there was a Japanese curry, then there was a Malay curry, but then the thing is, it didn't go well. It didn't complement each other. That's what he meant basically. So it was a little, it could have been a little well thought of. Now coming to the desserts were like phenomenal. That was our favorite part. So there were so many varieties of desserts, like different like tiramisu. Then there were cakes, pastries. There was even in Indian desserts like barfi and stuff. So it was really nice. Our favorite was the darsan, honey darsan with vanilla ice cream. The vanilla ice cream was just phenomenal. So yeah, dessert section was really nice. And then we went for dinner around 7 p.m. and came back around 9:30ish, and then we actually took some rest, and then we went to the DJ section, which was taking place in the Annapurna Hall, which is in the first floor of the hotel. It was a very nice atmosphere that they had created. Out of there were people in Vivanta is usually a family crowd, so there was a DJ and everything, but the crowd obviously was not very cheap. It was very nice. You could feel comfortable. So there were people enjoying themselves, dancing. There was also drinks and a few starters over there as well. And so at the end there was a countdown, which may not have gone as planned, but it was nice. The DJ made up, there was going to be a faux pas, but the DJ managed it well.
Are you ready?
yeah, we did the countdown and we welcomed the new year. So it was a beautiful arrangement that the hotel made, and we had a nice time. Now we'll head for breakfast, and then I'll tell you what we have for breakfast. I'm not taking the GoPro there because I just don't want to disturb people right there right now, because everyone must be tired, they had a long night. So yeah, I'll show you what breakfast we have. We're back from breakfast, and so this basically, after having breakfast in multiple hotels here in Nepal, we can actually hands down say this is the best breakfast that we have had. We did expect Taj, IHCL property, to have a good breakfast, and they did not disappoint at all. So there was like something for everyone. So there were continental dishes, there was Indian dishes, there was live counters for dosa, omelette, and also masala tea, which was really nice. It was such a highlight. And I also ordered a cappuccino, which came directly from their cafe, and it was good as well. And we really enjoyed the breakfast. The best part was the staff are so involved, like they don't let you, they're always there to help you, if you need anything. And even the senior management people were also roaming around. They were actually seeing if everything is okay. Some of them even came and spoke to us, which was really nice. These little things make a lot of difference, because you feel, the guest feels that you're special and that you're staying here and that is appreciated. So these little things matter a lot, and we had a wonderful time. We had a nice long breakfast. Everything was just top notch. We also had one of the best paper dosas. The chef was so sweet and so nice. He actually explained how the dosa becomes crunchy, how they make it crunchy. It's so nice, and he was so nice. And even the masala tea counter, they were they showed how they were making it, and it's so nice to see all this. And they were also excited to show, and we were excited to see, so it was a mutual thing, and it's just wonderful. So we actually have a comfort with IHCL properties. It's like no matter where we go, even if it's a new IHCL property that we have stayed in, like we've never been to Nepal, and this is our first Kathmandu Vivanta, you can say. So it was so nice. It didn't feel like it's a new hotel, because we are already so comfortable with the chain. It did not feel new at all. So yeah, so breakfast was amazing. We had a hearty one.
All ISL properties are very consistent.
Yeah.
So it's like what to expect where and how the staff will behave. So it doesn't feel like a shock to come into a new place. It just feels like a continuum from where you had left off.
Yes. So yeah, like Shabir was saying, it doesn't feel out of place. Like you never feel out of place in these properties, and they always have these top-notch hospitality, staff who are so friendly and nice, and they are, every moment of your stay they will ask how is it, if you need anything. So it's like you're not lost in the property. Like for some of the properties, the property that we stayed before, when we went for breakfast, we were lost where to order tea, where to order stuff, or what to do next. But here it was so smooth, because the staff themselves came and they were pouring water and asking whether I wanted tea, coffee. So it's a very smooth process. So the guest does not have to make the effort of finding out what to do.
Like I always say, it's the people of the hotel that makes a hotel a home. So it's like it's the staff which matters the most. Every hotel is a bed and some breakfast or some lunch or dinner that you want to have. but what makes a difference is the people that hotel comprises of.
Exactly. Now this quote Shabbi needs to actually copyright it and stuff, because he's come out of it, and it's a beautiful quote that he says, and it's true. It's actually true, and we've experienced it firsthand by not just staying across properties across different countries and even India, but even the staying in Nepal. These 10 days we've stayed in like six properties, so we can actually we actually know the comparison, so we can actually say that it is definitely the people. It's not the price or the hotel or the location or whatever. It's definitely the people.
So while we're on this, like say Kamal, the GM of Saranpur Mountain Lodge, or the lady at the reception whose name we did not get, sorry about that, at Feva Camp, or we had Vishal in Park Safari Resort, or we had Prakash himself, the GM of Barai Jungle Lodge, and again one more little girl who was serving us so excitedly at Barai Jungle Lodge. But the security lady and the security person at the at Barai Hotel Kathmandu. So they were wonderful, and obviously everyone here at Vivanta. So it's just these people coming together who have made our stay so wonderful.
Yes, definitely. And you remember these people. It's like, no matter what jobs they are in the hotel, if there's someone who talks to you nicely, who even if they don't talk, if they smile nicely, very sweetly, you do remember them. That, and people need in the hospitality industry need to remember that it matters. It actually matters. So yeah, it's definitely the people. We will repeat it again. It's definitely the people. It's not like there was a misunderstanding with the previous hotel in Kathmandu, and they thought it was the floor, but it's definitely not the floor. We're not so difficult that we'll check out of a hotel just because of the floor. It's definitely not the floor. It's 100% the people. So yeah, so it was a wonderful breakfast here, and now we will rest up, pack up, because we have a flight at 5 p.m.
और उधर मेरे घर का आमने सामने में सवेरे खाना खाकर फिर शाम दिन भर इधर उधर घूमकर फिर शाम को भी खाना खाकर आएंगे सर।
एकदम काठमांडू का ही प्लान बनाएंगे।
हाँ जी,
के साथ घूमेंगे।
खाने के लिए मिष्टी भालो इजा कोलकाता, बंगाल, वेस्ट बंगाल, सबसे भालो इजा वेस्ट बंगाल।
नेक्स्ट टाइम आपके लिए लाएंगे मिष्टी कोलकाता से। हाँ,
अब वर्ल्ड वाइड इज मिष्टी इज भालो इजा कोलकाता,
वो ठीक बोला। हाँ,
नेपाल के लिए तो अप्रैल में आएगा।
हाँ, अप्रैल में आएगा।
बंगाली न्यू ईयर भी अप्रैल में ही है।
अप्रैल में है?
हाँ,
15 अप्रैल।
हम लोग का शायद एक ही टाइम में।
हाँ,
वो तो बैशाख महीना।
हाँ,
बैशाख महीना।
और उधर हिमाचल प्रदेश में भी एक ही है सर। हिमाचल में है ना सर। इधर का वेस्ट बंगाल का हम लोग सिलीगुड़ी साइड का, और हिमाचल प्रदेश का भी एक ही है। और हिमाचल प्रदेश में तो नेपाल का और वहाँ का कल्चर लाइक एकदम सेम ही है सर। दशहरा में टीका लगाते हैं वो लोग, त्योहार का पबनी में भाई को टीका लगा देता है। सब एक ही है सिस्टर,
सब एक है। और पता मतलब वेस्ट बंगाल में भी वो दशहरा, तो वो दुर्गा पूजा होता है।
हाँ, दुर्गा पूजा
वहाँ पर क्या दुर्गा पूजा होता है?
वो दशमी को शायद दसाई बोलते हैं।
हाँ, दशमी को जो अपना बाप माँ जो होता है ना, अपना से बड़ा उनसे टीका लगाकर दशई है।
अच्छा। airport, and we did not grab lunch outside, but we decided to come and have lunch at the airport. It was quite nice to see that we could check into a lounge. And since we are in Vistara, so there was Vistara representatives standing just before security check, because there is no lounge access after the security check. So they were standing just before, and then they guided us to this wonderful lounge here, managed by the Radisson Group. There's a wonderful surprise that we got apart from our anniversary surprise and everything. Remember I told you about that ticket that we bought to go to Akari Coco, for the New Year's gala dinner and celebration? Well, there was a raffle draw as well, and we actually won a wonderful gift there. So let me just show you. We won 2 nights 3-day stay at Vivanta Guwahati. It's incredible because we didn't expect it. We actually retired to our room just after the countdown. So this is a nice surprise that we got in the morning while checking out. And we're definitely gonna go. We're not gonna waste it. So let's see when we go. And this has been incredible. We just checked in for a night, and it's like there's surprises. We couldn't feel more lucky or grateful. So it's been incredible. So the lunch was wonderful, and Nepal has been wonderful. So while the landscapes were spectacular and it blew us away, it was the people actually of Nepal that made it so special. So from the wonderful staff at Sarangkot Mountain Lodge to the incredible staff in Barahi Jungle Lodge to Vishal in Park Safari Resort, to the wonderful smiling receptionist at Fiva Camp. We forgot to get her name, really sorry about that, but she was really wonderful. And then to the wonderful staff at Vivanta Kathmandu, and not to forget the wonderful drivers and guides that we met: Kumar in Kathmandu, Raju in Pokhara, Pushkar in Chitwan, Sujan in Bhaktapur, and our guides, safari guides as well, Jitu in Barahi Jungle Lodge. It's been wonderful. So it's mostly the people who have made it so special, and we have we're keeping connections with quite a few of them. We'll be back. Kumar has already invited us to spend a day at his house. So
He's incredible.
Yes, he's incredible. So we'll be back, but it has been wonderful. If you liked this series, this whole Nepal series and this video, then please like, share, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if you would like to know something. And I also have an active Instagram where you might have seen. Okay, there's a boarding announcement.
Indigo Airlines खुड़ा नंबर 6136 बटा मुंबई जाने के लिए यात्री मार्ग खास करो गेट नंबर 4 बटा विमानतल प्रस्थान गर्नु खुला Indigo Airlines खुड़ा नंबर 6136 बटा मुंबई जाने के लिए यात्री मार्ग खास करो गेट नंबर 4 बटा विमानतल प्रस्थान गर्नु खुला यो अंतिम घोषणा धन्यवाद Your attention please Indigo Airlines announces the departure of flight number 631366 to Mumbai. All traveling passengers are requested to proceed to the aircraft from gate number 4. This is last and final call. Thank you.
Okay, so that's how boarding is announced. I also have an active Instagram, so you can go and follow the posts from Nepal. have already been there. It's already there. The stories are there, so you can go and see that, check those out. And yeah, signing off from Nepal, and excited to share another adventure in the new year with you all.